yes, the series continues where we watch every match in every single group at the 2026 World Cup, where we have Germany, Ecuador, Cote d'Ivoire, and Curaçao, guys. I think this group is really unique, guys, and actually quite challenging. We have Germany, who's considered to be one of the, powerhouses of football, but in the past 2 World Cups, they haven't made it past the group stage. So obviously, they're looking to have a better result this time around. Ecuador and Ivory Coast had very impressive qualifying campaigns. They have very, very talented squads, but especially Ecuador, their defense is insane. In 18 World Cup qualification matches, Ecuador only allowed 5 goals, guys. Now, Ecuador's problem is they don't score a lot because they only scored 14 goals in those 18 matches, but 5 goals conceded in 18 games is crazy. And then you get Curaçao. Who knows what we're gonna get with Curaçao? I mean, they're obviously very happy to be here, guys, but probably just like Haiti in Group C, for Curaçao in Group E, it's 3 games and out. Now, the IRL schedule, it will be Germany versus Curaçao and Ivory Coast versus Ecuador on match day 1. But like I say in every single video, this is FC26, so our schedule is a little bit different. Our match day 1 will be Germany versus Cote d'Ivoire and Ecuador versus Curaçao. I can't control the schedule, my friends. I'm really, really sorry. They'll all play each other anyway. It's just the match schedule that isn't in order. Also, I want to give some love quickly to my friends at O'Neill's who sent over this incredible Canada kit. Like, wow, this thing is very, very nice. Oh, and there's a red one as well. They sent both colors over, the white and the red. I want to make it clear this is not a paid sponsorship. O'Neill's didn't pay me or ask me to put their kits into the video. They sent them over because they have a Canadian branch. I'm Canadian. We're hosting the World Cup, and come on, these kits, they are fire. And if you're looking for some gear for your team, for your club, maybe even just for yourself, O'Neill's is amazing. They can customize everything for you exactly how you want it. Much love to O'Neill's. All right, let's get Group E going. Germany versus Cote d'Ivoire on the horizon. Match day 1 of Group E. Germany takes on Cote d'Ivoire. I don't know if this is going to be straightforward for Germany here in this group, because like we talked about it earlier, Cote d'Ivoire and Ecuador are quite good. But Germany, are they on another level, guys? We're gonna have to wait and see. Frank Kessie to Sangare. Amad Diallo. Ivory Coast possess a threat. They do. They have good midfielders. Very exciting attacking players like Yan Diomande. There he is on the ball. Sangare. Gasson turns. Gasson! Neuer! Yes, 40-year-old. Is he 40 or 41? He makes an early save to keep it at 0-0. What's going to happen with Germany in this group, guys? Will they make it out of this group? It would be a huge disappointment if they didn't. Sangare makes his way forward. Out wide to Singo. Singo to Amad Diallo. Gasson, it's sloppy from Germany again, and they get away once again. Amad Diallo looks ready to go today. Stiller. Havertz. Dennis Undov. Through ball to Florian Wirtz, but he won't reach it. It's cleared. Musiala. Havertz again. Wirtz. Give and go. Wirtz back heel to Undov. That would have been a worldie. That was almost in. On his left foot. Fofana wasn't getting to it. Singo on the right side. Almost at halftime. Ball into the box. Neuer comes out. Maybe Germany can get another opportunity before halftime is called here, if they move the ball quickly. Havertz gets to it. Okay. But the referee blows the whistle at 0-0. I told you guys this wouldn't be straightforward for Germany. Amad Diallo. Singo. He's been very, very lively on the right side as the right back. Again into the box, but again, it's right at Neuer. Jamal Musiala. Dennis Undov. Great ball. Wirtz. Sorry, that's Havertz. Havertz to Undov. Fofana. Huge save. And the first change for Ivory Coast, it is Fofana for Sangare in the midfield. Schlotterbeck. Ta stayed up. Now he comes back, but he receives it again and plays a nice ball to Dennis Undov. Back to Ta. Kai Havertz. Havertz. Germany is pressing. Fofana intercepts. Not a great pass by Jonathan Ta. And a swift counter here by Ivory Coast. Maybe, possibly, Neuer says no. And another change. There goes Yan Diomande for Simon Adingra. David Raum to Florian Wirtz, who is in space. Jumps over one, and a foul is called. I think it might be a yellow, and it is for Fofana here. And Germany has made 3 changes. Voltamade is on for Dennis Undov. Lennart Karl is on for Kai Havertz. And Leon Goretzka is on for Pavlovic. So one in basically every area of the field. We are still at 0-0 and we are getting closer to the 90. Pepe. Amad Diallo. Gessa. Look at all the numbers forward for Ivory Coast. Probably not the right decision to shoot there into about 3 bodies. Nick Voltamade to Musiala. We're looking for an opener. That's a brilliant ball, but Conan gets there. Stoppage time now. Looks like Ivory Coast and Germany will play to a 0-0 draw. A fabulous result for Côte d'Ivoire. A disappointing one for Germany, guys. Yep, full time. 0-0. Points are shared. And we are going straight to the second match of match day 1, where it is Ecuador facing Curaçao. Will Curaçao bring us some excitement at this World Cup? And what kind of heights are Ecuador able to reach? Ecuador in the yellow with the blue shorts. Curaçao in the, like, guys, I messed up the jerseys again. I didn't check them. But at least in this one, you can tell that Ecuador has blue shorts, okay? Ecuador has blue shorts. So just, if you're looking for Ecuador player, they're the ones in the blue. The blue bottoms. There's Yaboa on the ball. For the next ones, I promise, you know, these, sometimes I forget about the kits and I just don't check them. Ecuador is on the ball, and I can't restart. Kendry Paez, Pedro Vite, Sambo intercepts for Curaçao, and there goes Hansen for Curaçao on the ball. He'll feed Chong to Heath Chong. Bakuna. I like what Curaçao is bringing. Galindez. It was a simple one, but hey, a shot on target is a shot on target. Bakuna to Gore. What's happening here? Over the top. Just a little bit too far to reach. It's at Galindez again, but 16 minutes in and Curaçao have been quite lively. This is end to end here. 22nd minute. Oh, I like this. Guys, I like this a lot. Preciado for Ecuador. Hincapié. Caicedo, world-class midfielder. Gonzalo Plata. Brenet challenges and gets the ball back for Curaçao. They're not backing down, this Curaçao squad. Chong cuts in. He can't. Estupinan clears. Vite. Paez. Valencia. This is good football. Good football from Ecuador here. Valencia. Vite. Enter Valencia again. Kendry Paez. Caicedo! Room. Great save. Best opportunity for either side. Caicedo. Still 0-0 here. Just like the first game. Very weird. We haven't had a group like this yet. We've seen a lot of goals in every group. Caicedo. Valencia. Gonzalo Plata. Paez. Vite. Nice turn. Can't get the shot off, and it is halftime. And just like the first game, it's 0-0 again. Hopefully, we get a few more goals here in the second 45, guys. The chances have been there for both nations to take the lead. Hincapié, Vite for Ecuador. Hincapié again. He's stripped by Chong. Curaçao. I turn it over. Yaboa. Kendry Paez now for Ecuador. Caicedo. Gonzalo Plata. I'm surprised it's 0-0. Curaçao are holding their own, guys. They're playing all right. They've arguably been better than Ecuador here. They're moving the ball so freely. Bakuna. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Cubas! Galindez has to stretch. And Curaçao have a corner. It's right at Galindez. Poor corner. Yaboa. There he goes on the left side. Valencia making the run into the box. Will it find him? He'll find Vite. Vite, he should shoot. Why are you not shooting? Again, it's end to end here. Will we have a winner? I don't know. Oh, me. Yeah, Curaçao! Oh, we love underdog stories, guys. Let's go. Not that I'm against Ecuador, my Ecuadorian friends, but Curaçao taking the lead here. This is a historic moment. And after that goal, Curaçao are making a change. Is it Jorgen Locadia that's coming on? Striker for striker? I think it's Locadia. It is Locadia. Used to play for Brighton back in the day, remember? Yeah, it was Cuas for Locadia. There goes Ener Valencia. He might equalize off the crossbar. Oh, and it bounces to Room. Oh, my goodness, what just happened? We might have a massive, massive upset here. Paez. It won't reach Valencia. Room. He'll clear again. Caicedo. Vite. Hincapié. Obispo intercepts. Chong now. A historic result here for Curaçao. It's almost here. A massive 3 points. They're holding possession. Pacho clears. Ecuador won't have enough time. Bakuna. Surely Curaçao win this game. Right? Right? Yes! Oh my gosh! There is just absolutely no way. We thought this group got off to a slow start because of the 0-0 draw in the first match between Germany and Ivory Coast. And this match was also 0-0 at half. And then Curaçao woke up. Match day 1 is completed. Curaçao are leading Group E on 3 points. Germany and Cote d'Ivoire on 1. Ecuador is in 4th after that big loss. Now, what will match day 2 bring us? Ecuador faces Germany. That's the next match. And then Curaçao against Cote d'Ivoire. It's a massive fixture between Ecuador and Germany, guys. If Ecuador loses, their opportunity to progress out of the group, even as one of the best 8 third-place sides, becomes unlikely. 3 points may not be good enough. Ecuador needs a result, but so does Germany. Welcome, welcome. Ecuador facing Germany. Both nations looking for points. Ecuador stay in their yellow with the blue shorts, and Germany goes into their blue kits with the white shorts. Now everyone can see everything, guys. Like the previous game. Germany didn't look convincing to me in their first match against Ivory Coast. Let's see what they can pull off here. Paez. Valencia. Out wide to Plata. Caicedo. Paez now. Enter Valencia's in, and he beats Neuer early on. We do have goals in this group, and Germany are being haunted by their 2 previous World Cups once again. What is going on here, man? Nice finish. FC 26 games are wild, guys. Havertz, Stiller, Preciado is there. Wirtz gets it back. I wouldn't count out Germany just yet. If they can get 1, they might get 2. Undav! Galindez. Excellent save. Ecuador are playing good defensively here. Keeping them on the outside. Stiller. Havertz. Undav again! Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, Dennis Undav! The goal for Germany finally comes. Magnificent finish from Dennis Undav. He is able to do that. So Germany responds shortly after, and it is 1-1. Pedro Vite. Yeboah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Caicedo. If that went in from Moise Caicedo. Basically, half-time now. I think the ref's gonna call it any second. Yep, there it goes. 1-1. Are we gonna have a winner here, guys, in the second 45 between Ecuador and Germany? I mean, a point would keep Ecuador alive. It wouldn't guarantee them any sort of qualification, but it would keep them alive. They need at least a point. And Germany, if this ends in a draw, they'd be on 2 draws in 2 matches, but their last match would come against Curaçao. So they would still be in a pretty decent position to maybe get 5 points and progress out of the group. And even if Germany lost this one, they would still stay alive and face Curaçao. Paez to Gonzalo Plata. Jumps over 1, but loses the ball. David Raum. Stiller. Pavlovic. Havertz. Havertz does excellent to try and find Undav. Plata gets on the ball for Ecuador. Paez, this is promising from Ecuador. Very rare attack from them in the second half. Paez, Vite, Yeboah. Edge of the area, Yeboah, Valencia. Cleared by Neuer. We're in the 78th. Yeboah again. Out wide. Raum, great clearance. It'll reach Wirtz. He keeps it in. And the play continues. Havertz collects it deep. Stiller. Germany moving the ball around very well. Extremely well. Havertz. Kai. Stripped by Plata. And we're almost at the 90. Caicedo. Paez. Maybe one more attack by someone. Maybe Ecuador. Maybe. Yeboah. Turns. Paez. Ah! What are we witnessing? This group has been flipped upside down. That goal changes everything. Germany struggles at the World Cup stage. They are real. Neuer is beaten. Germany won't get another chance. There goes the final whistle. Wow. Ecuador recover after losing to Curaçao. They beat Germany. They stunned them 2-1. Curaçao walking in. They're on 3 points. They're feeling good. And what an opportunity here for Côte d'Ivoire to earn themselves a victory and ultimately be on 4 points. Côte d'Ivoire in the white, Curaçao in the blue. No lineup changes. Yan Diomande. Côte d'Ivoire starting strong. Bakuna clears. Another clear. Frank Kessie controls it for Ivory Coast. Yan Diomande on the left side. Operating. Forces a corner. Look at all those Curaçao fans. A sea of blue. Cleared by Obispo. To Heath Chong, he was excellent in the match against Ecuador. Kessie for Ivory Coast. Sangari to Amad Diallo. Diallo over the top ball. Guesson. It was almost magnificent, but almost doesn't count, my friends. Chong challenged. No foul given. Conan. Once again, Curaçao are not backing down. They are playing Ivory Coast to a draw here. Although it's early, 23 minutes in. Although Ivory Coast have them a bit pinned, and that one goes over the top. Wave after wave. Guesson turns, looking for a shot, finds a shot. It's at room. Maybe he should have done better. But Côte d'Ivoire look like the likely nation to open up the scoring in this fixture. It's Côte d'Ivoire once again. Diomande turns. Diomande, it's deflected, and again, it's at room. Curaçao just can't hold possession. They're coming back down to earth, guys, after that historic win. Chong, Hansen, Kuwas, the goal scorer. This is better from Curaçao, though. Chong, back heel, Bakuna, Kuwas, much... Curaçao scores! Curaçao lead! Curaçao are stunning the world! One chance, one opportunity, and they've taken it, guys. This is what FC26 is giving us. I'm here for it. If this happened, like, wow. Truly, I'm speechless. Truly, I am speechless. Has this been so far the most, like, dramatic group and just the most unpredictable results we've seen? Probably, right? If you've watched all the other simulation videos, like, we've had a couple of maybe questionable results here and there, but for the most part, it's been somewhat realistic and maybe somewhat accurate. But in Group D, Curaçao are 45 minutes away from going 2 wins from 2. And Côte d'Ivoire are struggling to score, just like Germany. Chong, Hansen, one touch to Bakuna. Kuwas in front of him, but he'll go out wide to Gore. Into the box. Fofana has to punch. Curaçao still leading the way. But here comes Ivory Coast once more. Yan Diomande, disappointing ball. Chong, it'll reach Hansen to Kuwas. Curaçao on the counter. Bakuna at Fofana. Really, really shocking stuff here. Côte d'Ivoire trying to find a goal. Kessie, 73rd minute. Guesson blocked. Conan to no one. It's cleared. Hansen, Gore. Bakuna, one touch to Hansen. Kuwas. Will he keep possession? This is incredible from Curaçao. Absolutely incredible. Just wild things, man. Breathtaking football from Curaçao in their first 2 games. We're in the 81st. Still nothing doing for Côte d'Ivoire. Kuwas, Bakuna to Chong. Man, Curaçao are standing tall. They're holding possession. Ivory Coast need the ball. Kuwas shot. Blocked. Maybe one more chance for Côte d'Ivoire. Will we have late drama? We're in stoppage time. It has to be now. It won't be now. Curaçao, 2 wins from 2 on 6 points. Guaranteed to go into the knockout rounds. I cannot believe it. So this is what the group looks like, guys, after match day 2. Curaçao leading the way. 2 incredible 1-0 wins on 6 points. Ecuador is up there on 3 after that late goal against Germany. Germany's still alive on a single point. They play Curaçao next. And Cote d'Ivoire, they're also still alive on a point. They face Ecuador. Now, what's crazy here is Ecuador, even though they're on 3 points in second, they can still finish in last. If Germany beats Curaçao, they'd go up to 4. And if Cote d'Ivoire beats Ecuador, they'd also go up to 4. So Ecuador would finish in 4th. Will that happen? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. The schedule looks like this for our last 2 remaining matches. First, we're going to see Germany versus Curaçao, followed by Cote d'Ivoire versus Ecuador. Match day 3, Germany versus Curaçao. Will Germany wake up? 2 changes for Germany in their starting 11. Goretzka and Sané on for Pavlovic and Havertz. As disappointing as Germany have been and as wonderful and surprising Curaçao have been in this FC26 simulation, we still have to admit that Germany are the heavy favorites here, and they will probably win this game. Like, they should, right? They should win here pretty comfortably, maybe. Undav, they start off well on the attack. Shot, it's blocked. Yeah, good start for Germany. Stiller, it's back into Curaçao's area. There goes Dennis Undav. Musiala makes the run. Stiller. Musiala tries to backheel it to Wirtz. It doesn't work. Gore. Into the feet of Kuwas. He turns it over to Stiller. And Germany come right back at Curaçao. Wirtz. Maybe here! Finally from Germany. 18 minutes in, it's Dennis Undav. Opens up the scoring. Great touch from Musiala to put Undav through. And it was a wonderful finish. So, Germany take the lead. And they could finish this group on 4 points. Curaçao don't have anything to worry about, obviously, because they're on 6 after those 2 ridiculous wins against Ivory Coast and Ecuador. But a bit of a sense of relief, you would have to think, right, for Germany? Unless, you know, Curaçao go do the unthinkable and get an equalizer or something. Schlotterbeck clears. It's going to be tough for Curaçao. Musiala off the shoulder to Sané. Back to Musiala. To Wirtz. In space. The floodgates might open here. Musiala! It's 2-0, 28 minutes in. Now this is the Germany we all love to see. An absolutely emphatic strike from Jamal Musiala just outside the box. Oh, baby, that's beautiful. And yeah, surely now Germany will get the victory in this group. Yes, against Curaçao, but a victory's still a win. And they'll have the 4 points, which will most likely send them through. Bacuna again. There's 2 Bacunas on Curaçao's national team. I think they're brothers. Oh, there's a substitution. I guess Kuwas was injured and Locadia has come on to replace him. Schlotterbeck, what a ball. Will Sané reach that? No, but what a ball by Schlotterbeck. But the way that Curaçao has been playing in this first half against Germany is how I expected them to play in the first 2 matches. Yet they somehow pulled through. Halftime will be called. And Germany's up 2-0. Pretty comfortable for Germany so far. Sané. It's been a good addition here, Sané. Goretzka. Forward. He tries to shoot, taking on himself. 2 early goals in the first half. Think it's going to be enough, and it might be 3 here. Undav. Wirtz. He turns it over. Germany making 3 changes. Mecha, Leonard Karl, and Voltamade on. Bacuna to Hansen. Locadia. Oh, Neuer! 40-year-old Neuer still got it. What a save. His best one yet. Late stages. Stoppage time. Curaçao will take an L here, guys. They'll come back down to earth. Shot. That one's wide. And that is the final kick. And the Germans are celebrating. They know they got 4 points. And I think that might be enough. The stage is set. The final match of Group E. Cote d'Ivoire versus Ecuador. This one will decide it all. Ivory Coast in the orange. Ecuador in their blue. Diamande. Kendry Paez. Remember, like we said, Ecuador might finish last. If they lose this one, they actually might finish last. Which would just be Unbelievable. They beat Germany, and then they finished last in the group. But they're off to a fiery start here. Maybe something for Ecuador. It's so close. Enter Valencia, millimeters away. And Ivory Coast, they need a victory. It's a must win for Ivory Coast. A draw is not good enough. Look at Cote d'Ivoire. They're pressing. Gasson is there. Diallo is there. Pepe is there. Valencia to Caicedo. Ecuador break through the lines, but turn it over. Sangare. Careless giveaway. Caicedo. Enter Valencia. Paez. Plata! Blocked by Conan. Huge block. A corner for Ecuador. Plata. Into the box. Singo clears. Paez back in. Caicedo. Yes! That's a huge golazo for Ecuador. Absolutely huge. It's Moise Caicedo. Brilliant strike. Oh my. Okay. So now Cote d'Ivoire need 2. And the drama continues in this group, guys. Fofana, long to Gasson. Takes it down to Amad Diallo. Continues the run. Nicolas Pepe. Pepe, centrally. Sangare. Yan Diamande. Gasson tries to muscle his way into the box. It's cleared and Plata takes over. Valencia. Paez. Into the feet of Caicedo. To Plata. He was offside. And I think that's going to be halftime. Referee. Halftime. So Cote d'Ivoire, my friends, they need 2 goals. They need to win. Caicedo. Ecuador starts where they left off in the first half. They've been the better team. Into the feet of Gasson. Amad Diallo. Sangare. Singo. Singo again. Corner. No. Throw in. Vite off. Mercado on for Ecuador. Early change. And an early change for Cote d'Ivoire as well. Striker for striker, like for like. Gasson off. Wahi takes his place. 2 goals are needed for Cote d'Ivoire here, guys. Wahi turns it over to Caicedo. Preciado for Ecuador. Caicedo through the lines. Valencia. Plata made the run forward. This could be curtains for Cote d'Ivoire. It's not. Fofana, huge save, and it's cleared. Nicolas Pepe. Amad Diallo. Back to Pepe. 20 minutes. Amad Diallo. Can't get around the defender. Ecuador still controlling the game here. Amad Diallo. Pepe. Wahi. There's Diamande. Pepe. He should have laid it off. Wrong decision by Nicolas Pepe. I think Ivory Coast are finished here, guys. That's it. It's over. The group is over. So how does Group E finish? Well, it finishes like this. Ecuador 2-0-1, 3 goals for, 2 against on 6 points. Curaçao 2 goals for, 2 goals against. They still managed to win 2 games on 6 points in second. Germany, with that win against Curaçao, 1-1-1 with a +1 goal difference on 4 points in third place. I think that would be enough to get them into the round of 32. While Cote d'Ivoire, they didn't score a single goal, guys. It was actually quite a low-scoring group. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. This has been probably the biggest shock of any of the groups that we've simulated so far, especially because of Curaçao. What did they do here? Hopefully, in the rest of the groups, we'll have a bit more goals and a bit more excitement. We have Group F next with Japan, Netherlands, Sweden, and Tunisia. I'm looking forward to that one. Take care of yourselves, guys. Take care of each other. Stay happy, stay healthy. Always keep smiling. This is what FC26 gives us in Group E. Ecuador, the surprise of Curaçao, Germany, Cote d'Ivoire. Accurate or not? I guess we'll see. Peace.